Okay, this mod I'm doing on my KLX 300, this is a 2024 model, is to remove the secondary throttle plate. This secondary throttle plate is screwed onto that cross member and is normally closed. And at a certain rev range, it opens up. Apparently, if you remove that, you get a much better throttle response throughout your rev range. So, since it's free, I decided to do that. Now, there is two ways. You either remove the entire throttle assembly and work on it on your bench, or you work on it on the bike. There's a boot that goes from the throttle box to the, from the airbox to the throttle body. You would have to remove that. In my case, this screw that holds the boot onto the airbox was facing this way, and the other side, the screw was facing the left side. So I had to open the left side, remove a couple of connectors to get to that screw, unscrewed both of them, and then you just compress the boot and take it out. Then you can see the plate that is screwed onto that cross member. The screw is a Japanese industry standard Phillips #1. I have those bits. So I was hoping I get lucky. I actually put the bit in and I could tell it just wasn't biting. So I took a close-up picture and I could tell the head was already all mangled up. So I knew I wouldn't be able to unscrew it. I did try. I heated the screw head. I heated it up pretty good. But the bit just wasn't biting because the screw was pretty mangled up. So then I decided to use screw extractors and drill bits. And within a couple of minutes, I drilled out the head and the plate fell off. But the problem is all the shavings. If you get all that shaving into your motor, you're going to mess it up. So I have all these magnets here. Disc magnets. They're very strong magnets. When the plate was installed, I opened it up and I put a magnet behind it, and then I closed the plate. And I put a magnet right over here also. And when the plate fell out, I checked the magnets and they were full of shaving. Then what I am going to be doing is I get a long screwdriver or a drill bit, and then with the magnet attached to it, I put the screwdriver or the extension bit in the throttle body and I move it around until when I pull it out, I can't see any shavings. I am pretty confident. I'm not worried about any more shavings getting into the engine. Overall, if you're lucky and you have the correct bit, the JIS Phillips #1, if you are lucky and the screw isn't mangled up already, and you heat it up a little bit, and if you're lucky, you can unscrew it easily enough. But in my case, I wasn't lucky. It was all mangled up already, so I went this route. You have to make sure you don't get any shavings into the engine, and these magnets are very good and it worked perfect in my case. Overall, if you have, you need one of these angle extensions because I put the drill bit in here, and then like so I could drill out the screwdriver. So you need one of these guys, JIS #1 bit, and also extractors, and just this is the last one that I used. I believe is 1/4 inch or 15/16, something like that. I can't read it. 15/64. That's the last drill bit that I used that got rid of the screw head. Up to that point I used my extractors, not this end, that end. I have 3 of them, and I started with the small one and worked my way to the biggest one, and then finally that drill bit, and that dropped the plate. And I'm pretty confident I've got all the shavings. I'm not going to be worried about it. Hope it helps.